What is good, YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys, and we have some breaking news coming out of New England. Now, according to Ian Rappaport, the Patriots are expected to bring in a running back, a veteran running back who has been in the league for a couple years now and has been very productive. Former Cowboys running back, star running back, Ezekiel Elliott to the New England Patriots on a one-year deal worth up to about $6 million after a successful meeting with the Patriots a couple of days ago, maybe even like a week ago at this point. But he is going to come over here to New England and add a leadership, a veteran, and a guy who can come in and be someone who can play right away, but also be someone who can help out in a ton of different areas of this team. And I'm going to break this all down in this video. Before we jump in, though, make sure you guys do me a favor and smash that like button. Let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about this Ezekiel Elliott signing, and give me a letter grade. Do you give it an A, a B, a C, an A+? What do you guys give this as a signing for the Patriots? Also, subscribe if you're new. I will be covering the entirety of the offseason, signings, trades, preseason, regular season, postseason, everything you can think of. I've got you guys covered, and I will be live streaming every single Patriots game for the rest of the season. So that includes the Packers game next week. That includes preseason week 3 and the rest of the regular season as well. So join the family if you're a Pats fan. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. So like I said, he is on his way to New England. The former first-round pick of the Dallas Cowboys back in 2016. Now, over his career, as you can see, he's put up over 1,800 carries. So listen, he's been utilized a lot for over 8,200 yards, 68 touchdowns, averaging about 4.4 yards per carry. Now, he only had one season where he didn't average 4 yards per carry, and that was last season. Tony Pollard was very effective in the running back room in Dallas, which led to Zeke being a little bit unproductive at times, but still a pretty good season. You see 231 carries, 876 yards, 12 touchdowns, which was tied for his second highest in his career, but only averaged about 3.8 yards per carry. And we know that's not great. Obviously, we'd want him to average around 4.2 to 4.5 yards per carry, or anything above that would be, phenomenal. However, he's coming off a little bit of an off season, and that was, the main reason why he was a free agent right now. He's also been, not the most productive receiver as a running back, but he's been okay last year. 17 catches, 92 yards. Like I said, since Tony Pollard came in the offense, he was pretty much done in terms of catching the football. But you can see a couple years prior to Tony Pollard really starting to break out, he was actually a pretty reliable, or maybe not a reliable, but a very solid receiving back out of the backfield. So that was interesting. Now, the biggest reason why I think that this is a massive signing for the Patriots, because when you look at this depth chart right now, you have Ramondre. Listen, we love Ramondre Stevenson. We still think Ramondre Stevenson is going to be maybe not a workhorse now, but someone who's going to get a lot of touches in his backfield, especially as a pass catcher. But you also have Ty Montgomery, who is a guy who is injured right now, has shined during camp last season, got injured, missed a season. Again, shining in camp, got hurt again. Don't know when he's coming back. And then you have Pierre Strong, Kevin Harris, J.J. Taylor, C.J. Marable. None of these guys have shown quite literally anything so far in preseason. We got to see a lot of Pierre Strong. Quite frankly, didn't look so good. Kevin Harris didn't look so good. J.J. Taylor, I don't really know. And then C.J. Marble, we have not seen any of him yet. He's coming over from the USFL. So there's just a lot of question marks in this running back room, and Zeke shores that up. Not only does he help be a day one player who can come in and contribute in the goal line areas, but he can also be someone to help some of these young guys develop, like a Kevin Harris or like a Pierre Strong or like a C.J. Marable. He can help develop these guys, help mold them into the guys that we know they can be in the future. But overall, I think that this is a low-risk, high-reward signing here for the Patriots, a former Pro Bowl running back in New England to pair up with Ramondre Stevenson. Two guys in Ramondre and Ezekiel Elliott who, I wouldn't say that they're not very similar at all, but they do bring a whole new dynamic into this Patriots offense. And you look at Hunter Henry, and you look at Mike Gesicki, and you look at Ramondre and Zeke, and then the wide receiver room with Juju Smith-Schuster and Tyquan Thorne, Devontae Parker, Kendrick Bourne, Demario Douglas. I mean, this offense is starting to look really good, and if you ask me, this is strictly in the hands of Mac Jones. If Mac Jones can't succeed with the roster that's put in front of him, then there is a lot of question marks around Mac Jones, and if this will be another season with him going forward. I mean, he's got a lot to prove, and he's got a big season coming up here. So let me know what you guys think about the Zeke signing. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. And like I said, I will be covering the Patriots all season long. I'm going to be posting a ton of videos, streaming a bunch. Also, if you guys play fantasy football, make sure you guys stick around for this next little segment about Underdog Fantasy. It is so amazing. I'm going to be doing it every single day. So if you want to be in fantasy leagues with me, make sure you guys check it out. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. And if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.